another lovely sunny day. Here this time at Busch Gardens, Tampa Bay. Didn't even mean for that to rhyme. Welcome to Busch Gardens. And yeah, we're walking into the entrance. We've seen a few coasters testing. And of course, all the coasters here are great. And I can't wait to finally get on Iron Gwazi, the RMC hybrid coaster here. I can't wait. But you've got loads of nice looking buildings. A lot of stuff to do with their Howlow Scream event, which we are not attending because we've got some coasters to ride. We don't really care about the Halloween stuff. And as much as Iron Gwazi is up there, oh look, there's a pigeon. That is most certainly not a pigeon. I think we're going to head to Cheetah Hunt first. We've seen it going around, as you can see. And I really can't wait to get back on this thing. It's our cat Nina's favourite roller coaster. And look, he's vibing. We're going to go ride your roller coaster now, mate. And here we go. Under the bridge. And then under here. There it goes. And then you go up there and do your little... I'm going to have to leave you away whenever we go on coasters today because I can literally take you on ride with us. Yippee! Cheetah Hunt. And we have decided to buy Quick Queue today purely because it actually wasn't too expensive. It was about $50 for the whole day unlimited. And we want to make sure we get on everything. So I think this is the best way forward. And again, it might not be 45 minutes this queue or it might be really dead today. We just want to make sure. To be honest, a lot of people say the operations here are dreadful and I don't really want to be waiting in all that. It's Nina's favourite roller coaster. Here we go. Oh, it's so good. Look at that. Here we go. Cheetah Hunt complete. It was a little bit more rough than I remember. Like not necessarily like shaky or vibrating, but your shoulders do hit into the head restraint a little bit. The head restraint? Over the shoulder restraint. There you go. That's the wording. Still really fun though. 3 launches on there, one of which is really piddly, as you saw on the on-ride filming, and the others still pretty decent. You know, I really do like Cheetah Hunt. I think it's underrated, but it could definitely be better. It's an old Intamin, so it kind of makes sense how far they've come since. And now I think we're going to go for a ride on these 2 coasters here, Montu and Cobra's Curse, being an invert, and a weird spinning coaster that I absolutely adore. And we're going on Cobra's Curse first. And as much as there's not really themed music right now, the theming in this queue is actually really, really good as we go inside. As you can see, the cars are 4-seater cars, and there's 2 of them connected together as a train. And you get on a moving walkway. I'm getting Voltron codes here. This is genuinely one of my favourite family coasters of all time. So I'm excited to get back on this. Where are we going to go? Curse upon these mortals now. Yippee! Oh my god, look at that view. That's so cool. Wah! Cobra's curse completed the curse. We have now been on that little family backwards forward spinning coaster, whatever you want to call it. You didn't know it was going to spin, did you enjoy it?
Yeah, it's fun.
It is a fun family coaster. There's obviously better ones out there. And there's obviously a lot of B&M inverts out there, this being one of them. But this one is rated as one of the best in the world. And I don't rate it too highly amongst the other B&M inverts because I only had a couple rides of this when I came back in 2018. I am so excited to give this another go and actually see what it's like for real this time. Look at it go, so intense. Epic. How did you get on? Very long. Montu behind us, the B&M invert. What a ride. That was very good. There was some portions that felt a little bit slow, but maybe they'll get faster later on. But yeah, as you've seen our reaction on ride to that, it is a great B&M invert. It's so intense. I would say me and Em agree on this. Nemesis is better.
Yeah.
I think maybe we just have bias from our home park, but I just love Nemesis way too much, and I feel like it packs so much into a smaller layout, and the theming is just incredible. Not to take away from Montu though, because it is incredible. And now we're heading somewhere. Unlock the wonders of nature. Mist spray. Oh yeah, rest up Scorpion over here, by the way. This is where the old Schwarzkopf used to be. Look at it now. And then that log flume over there as well is closed. Yay! But that is quite a big plot, including that river flume, so I'm intrigued to see what they do in its place. Damn, that's been hanging up there all morning. They've been anticipating the drop for ages. Wow! Almost came out of my head. Sheikra over here, the huge B&M dive coaster, and behind the trees is Tigris, which I have never ridden before. I've actually done Sheikra, but not Tigris. And we're gonna go give them both a ride. I will say though, Falcon's Fury up there being shut right now. Very sad. It was shut last time I was here. So if it's shut again, I will be extremely sad. But it wouldn't be surprised because the operations here, I'll do a full debrief at the end, but they have not been good at all. But I'll get on to that. The merch though, it's pretty decent, you know. There's a lot of t-shirts and sort of jumps and stuff over there that are actually quite nice. Snake! And we are approaching Tigris, as you can see. A Skyrocket 2 model. Never been on an actual Skyrocket 2 model. We've done one in Madrid that's quite similar, but a completely different version with a lift hill. This one seems to have a swing launch, so I'm excited to get on. Oh, that was weird. Okay, we're going backwards now. As you can tell, we are sat indoors now because we needed a sit down after that. That was terrible. I enjoy the layout, like it's a cool concept, but the restraints are terrible, the trains are terrible, making it a painful experience and not enjoyable at all. I am so excited not to do more Premier Rocket 2s like that, or just more Premier rides that have those restraints. Why? Put just lap bars on it, put something else. I genuinely felt unsafe at one point because they're not on you and then they're just rattling around and it's just incredibly uncomfortable on your shoulders when you go down drops and stuff. Stupid. No. Bad. Meanwhile, good. We're going on Shikra, the B&M dive. This is a really, really tall one and it has 2 drops on it. And it's a lot of fun, so yeah. We're in the queue. I genuinely think every staff member here, sorry if you do work at Busch Gardens, but is there like a mute button or something that you all have to press? Because no one seems to want to talk to us today. Even in the shops or whatever, we'll say like, oh, thanks for this, or have a good day. Nothing back. I don't know what's going on today. We'll debrief at the end, like I said. But yeah, we're going on Shikra. Oh, we're hanging for quite some time. I'm not used to this. Oh, I think that's the day's onward then. What a lovely ride that was. Shikra was fun. I enjoy Shikra. It's not quite the drop of Oblivion. Would you agree?
Yeah.
Not quite Oblivion's drop, but the whole ride is really good. There's 2 drops, obviously. I'm really sad the splashdown wasn't working because this literally soaks like all the way up to here on this pathway. It's such a big wave, and you don't even get wet on the ride. Did wish that was working, but still a fun ride nonetheless. And finally, it is time to take on Iron Gwazi. Iron Gwazi, if you want to call it that. It is Iron Gwazi, not Gwazi. I'm just taking the mic. We're in the queue. It is advertised an hour wait. I don't know if it's actually going to be an hour because currently it doesn't really look like it. Because even this bit's not filled and I don't think it's even out of the station, which is obviously good for us, but quite funny considering they're advertising it that long when it clearly isn't that. All the alligators eat crocodiles. There's only one way to find out which one's better. Fine. Look at the elements on this thing though. That airtime hill into that turn, or the other way around, whichever way it goes. And then the death roll up there looks insane. I forget how loud our MC lift hills are. And in typical Busch Gardens fashion, it's on one train. The station is decent though. I mean, it's got some nice colouring, it's got some nice patterns on the wall. It's got some screens just playing a POV over and over again. And we've been here about 10 minutes almost. And we've moved about half an inch. I can turn myself into a helicopter. And this coach is really weird because they actually have like a restraint panel on a TV screen that you can see. And you can see how long the train has been stuck in the station. It's been here for 2.5 minutes and it's running on one train.
Phantasialand could never.
Any theme park could never.
Honestly, you all complain about Merlin. Come here and complain.
We have moved from just over there to here, and it's taken 35 minutes to move literally a matter of meters. I can't wait to fully go through all this because it's actually ridiculous.
Now, I know I said don't complain about Merlin, but if you were one that complained about Mandrill Mayhem, wait for this queue because it is ridiculous.
And this is not supposed to be on one train.
30 minutes for standing in the station. We didn't even wait outside, we were in the station. And we're still not there.
Oh my God, we are finally here after 45 minutes to go from just over there to here.
From in the station.
It's actually kind of embarrassing, I can't lie.
I've never complained about operations.
Me neither.
Until today.
I apologise for the negativity, but I'm sure this will be a really good ride.
Oh yeah, it'll be insane. It's my first ever RMC.
Yes, it is, which we'll get your review on. But yeah. I can't fathom running a ride like this, especially of this calibre. So yeah, without further ado, let's actually get on. Hopefully.
It's only taken 2 hours, Dan.
Oh God. you wouldn't have seen anything, but that has taken way longer than it should have. We had to get evac and everything. First RMC. So we've just been on Iron Gwazi, and as you can see behind me, that is the entrance for Busch Gardens. The park shuts at 6. We're leaving early because as much as on the vlog it looks like about 5 minutes that we took to, you know, get from the air gate to the actual coaster and then on it and all that stuff. You might have heard at the start of that POV, it didn't quite go to plan straight away, and the operations of that coaster got even worse. But let's discuss Iron Gwazi first as it goes over the drop. A very good drop, by the way. What a ride that is. That is one incredible coaster. It's a fantastic ride. Some of the airtime on it is incredible. The death roll, as they call it, as you sort of barrel roll the other way that you were originally turning. So you're banking around this way and then you like flip this. Oh my God. So good. One of my favourite parts might actually be that drop and that death roll. It was an incredible ride, I cannot lie, but I am not in a rush to come back. So let's debrief, because other than Iron Gwazi being an incredible ride, and it has made it into my top 10, it was really, really good. Although a lot of people say it's one of the best roller coasters in the world, it's in the top 10, I would say, but not in my top 5. It's still really good, but I think Zardra might be better at Energylandia, but maybe I needed more rides. That was not happening though, because of many different things, and here's where the debrief comes into it. Pretty much from what you might have seen, we did actually end up on Iron Gwazi, and it seemed like a quick jump from, oh, we've waited like 45 minutes, and then, oh, we're on it now, like easy. No, there was an extra hour and 10 minutes or so in that, so we waited 2 hours in the end for it, and genuinely, it was so frustrating. It was on one train, of course, and in the end, we sat down, and not only did the person behind us try the test seat before actually going into the queue line and managed to fit perfectly fine, got refused, even though the test seat said it was fine, got refused when she actually tried to sit down on the ride, which just sucks. Like, surely you want to make sure your test seat is realistic to the actual ride. And not only that, but there was also like the 4-minute, 5-minute dispatches. I have a screenshot here. It was pretty much 299 seconds every single time, which was awful. But not only that, right at the back of the train, a child was sadly throwing up because obviously they're going on this huge roller coaster. I completely understand. They might be a bit nervous or something. So yeah, that was happening. And the staff just were looking like, oh, this is bad to see. What are you doing? Like, it just makes no sense. Like, me and Em overheard one of the staff members literally say the words, I don't know what to do in this situation. And when you're in a theme park and you're hosting or operating or whatever, staffing this huge roller coaster that's supposed to be one of the best in the world, and you are sat there when someone's throwing up, covering your mouth and trying to look away and not helping them and being sat next to them and being like, oh, are you okay and stuff. It took them 15 minutes to even do anything, and all they did was just say, oh, you can get off the ride now. What? Busch Gardens, fix your stuff. We literally sat down on the train and finally thought, oh, it's our time to go on, and it somehow got even worse from there. Someone with a prosthetic limb almost got on as well, and they didn't notice until literally they were about to sit down, which I think you would probably have staff notice that before they even step into the queue line, because of the restriction boards and stuff. There was just so much that went wrong, and I don't understand how it happened. And it really took away from our entire experience at the park, because we waited so long for Iron Gwazi despite still starting the queue in the station. It took so long that we literally have no time after that to do anything, because we had a bus coming, and then of course, you know, you'd expect with the fast track being able to dot on different rides, but the park's huge and you can't really get round. And luckily, I want to give a massive shout out to the guy at the guest relations, Brian. absolute legend. Managed to sort of something for our trip to SeaWorld tomorrow, which is great. But yeah, it was not a good day at Busch Gardens, Tampa Bay. And I can't believe I started this vlog by saying, oh, it's going to be a good one. And I'm not going into specifics on like, oh, this ranks amongst the worst days ever. We're not going into that. I just wanted to give you my real opinion so you can have it, because as much as I try and be as positive as I can on this channel, I feel like something as major as this and as frustrating as this day has been, I can't just go without noticing it. So yeah, my apologies. But I hope you enjoyed the vlog and our reactions to Iron Gwazi and stuff. Either way, thank you for watching. Subscribe so you don't miss more vlogs in the future. That'll be a lot more positive, and there won't hopefully be another day as frustrating as this one. I appreciate you watching. Thank you. Goodbye.